24 hours until the greatest YouTube golf video of all time hits the internet. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Welcome back to the Scratch Golf Show. If you're new here to the channel, welcome. My name is Marco and I'm your host. Here on the Scratch Golf Show, we cover all things news, YouTube, and pro golf, and we interview the top creators in the YouTube golf space. Today, we're going to be previewing the LIV Duels event, what we know, who's playing, what's everyone's roles, and some potential surprises that could be coming. But first, I'm going to need two favors from you. Smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. We've been seeing some outstanding support on the channel recently, and I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of summer. It's a lofty goal, but I know I can do it with your help. So smash that subscribe button. Now, let's talk LIV Duels. All right, first I want to debut a new segment called the Creator Spotlight. I'm going to try and do this once a week, shine some light on some smaller creators in the YouTube golf space who I feel like don't get enough love. I, for one, was once a smaller creator, so I get it. Not that I'm huge now, but I have a decent platform, and I'm going to use it for some good. So this week, I'm going to talk about Dogleg Golf. These guys are 5 dudes out of South Dakota who love making YouTube golf videos. They really grind on their editing. They make some really high-quality product, really good thumbnails that I really enjoy. But as you can see, they only have 385 subscribers. Now, I know they're still somewhat new, but go drop them a sub. I'll link their channel in the description, link their Instagram in the description. Drop them a sub, drop them a follow, enjoy their product. I really enjoyed this course record video the other day. Pretty cool. So, Dogleg Golf, check them out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you enjoy that type of stuff or if you want to be featured. I'll try and check everyone out. All right, let's talk LIV Duels. I'm going to try and do this in tandem by mixing in some things that we knew from the last time, some feedback that we were given, as well as mixing in with some things that we do know. So first, scheduling and the turnaround time for editing. So as we know, this was pushed out almost 2 full weeks, premiering tomorrow, June 23rd on the Brian Bros YouTube channel. And I saw some feedback. I think Mr. Short Game had put out a video saying, are people going to care about this? Why are you pushing it out so long? And I feel like we can't really have it both ways, because one of the things that I really didn't like about the first LIV Duels was the scheduling and how it felt crammed. As we know, the first LIV Duels Miami was actually had to push a day because they didn't give themselves enough time to edit. I think it actually showed in the product. So them pushing this out 2 weeks makes a lot of sense. And I don't think we can complain that now they're giving the full time to edit to these creators and the editors who are actually going to put in the time into editing the video. But we can't really get mad. They didn't post it last week because they didn't want to post it during the US Open. This week made the most logical amount of sense because they are going to be filming the next duels in Dallas this week. Side note, I think BRYSON is going to host that, prediction number 1. But they are going to be hosting LIV Dallas this week. As we know, LIV Dallas is going to be premiering this week at Maridoe Golf Club. What LIV's going to want to try and do is capitalize on LIV Duels Virginia being posted this week to get more eyes on their actual event. Something else that I said in the last one that was a piece of feedback was them posting it earlier in the week to get eyes on their event. Now, they're not going to be really getting eyes on LIV Virginia, however, but them getting more eyes on LIV Dallas, I'm sure, is something that played into effect. So we can't really get mad because we know, like I said, that it was a cram job the first time, and now this time they're pushing it out 2 weeks, and they didn't want to post it the week of the US Open. So good feedback. They are listening, and they're going to be capitalizing, hopefully, by getting more eyes on LIV Dallas. And we're going to be seeing a ton of social media content, LIV Duels Virginia, LIV Duels Dallas, hashtag whatever. LIV knows what they're doing. I think this is actually a very smart and strategic decision. Now, a couple other things. Jumping around, I know that was a huge thing. I felt like it was very hard and very more difficult to follow. The first LIV Duels event felt like it was just shot with no anyone really guiding you around. We are going to be seeing some changes to the commentary team, which I'll get to later once we talk to teams and announcements and such. But a couple things, no broadcast cameras. I know Wesley confirmed in Nate's video, I think last week, Nate had said that this is Carney and Sky going to be editing the full thing, which we love. Going to be getting that YouTube video feel to it without having the broadcast cameras and kind of taking away from it. A couple other things, missed shots. I hope with the amount of time that they're going to be editing that there are no missed shots this time. We can actually get that to follow and there's more stuff, more shots shown. We don't want to see missed shots. That kind of makes it a little not great for the video. A couple things that I hope, more banter and more shit talk. Please, we want to see shit talk. These guys love talking smack. Phil Mickelson is one of the greatest shit talkers of all time. Wesley Bryan, now that he's suspended, is apparently spicier than ever. Loves to talk shit. John Rahm loves to talk smack. These guys love to talk smack. So let's see some of these personalities. Let's see Henrik Stenson, who I know seems very dry, but Henrik is actually very funny and also loves to talk smack. So hopefully we see more personalities from these creators and pros. Hopefully we see some more banter between the teams. Less is more. So let's get into the teams. What I mean by less is more is in the last Live Duels video, I felt like 12 teams was just too much to follow, especially because one of the main issues with the video was it was too difficult to follow. So Live, similar to what I said earlier, loves to take feedback, and we have less is more. We're down to 10 teams. I would love to see 8. I know that's going to take away some of the aura of the video, but hey, that's just my opinion. 10 is a good middle ground. Let's get into the team announcements and see who's not playing. As we know, Phil Mickelson, Grant Horvat, the 2v2 team that everyone loves, the Golden Boy. Let's see if they're going to get some redemption. Luke Kwan and Bubba Watson. I actually expect this team to perform better. Bubba is a very good player, 2-time Masters champion. Luke Kwan, in my opinion, could be the best YouTuber out of this crew. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take, maybe not. But watch out for these guys. I expect them to play better this time. Henrik Stenson and Fat Perez. We see no longer Cam Smith. Kind of disappointing. I really wish Cam would have gotten some more camera time in the first Live Duels video in Miami. I feel like Cam has a great personality for YouTube. Would love to see him, but Henrik is a good replacement. Henrik is very dry, but he is extremely funny, so should be a good video for, or should be a good pairing for the video. The defending champs, George Bryan and Sergio Garcia of the Fireballs. Who knows? Maybe George signs with the Fireballs. No, I kid. But expect a good performance out of these guys. I mean, George, as we saw Wes say in the comment section of the Busted Jack video talking smack to Evan Thompson. Speaking of talking smack, he said, Wesley said that George is the best YouTube golfer. So let's see if these guys, can they go back to back? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But the heavy hitters, in my opinion, this is my prediction, guys. This is going to be the team to win. Wesley Bryan and John Rahm. I mean, John Rahm is the best player out of the bunch from Live here playing from a talent perspective. Top 5 player in the world. Loves to win, loves to compete, has a fiery personality, loves to talk smack. I don't think he's going to lose. I think John Rahm will do whatever it takes to win. So, and as we know, Wesley, even though he's not playing on the PGA Tour anymore, #free Wesley because he's suspended, he's still a very, very good player. And even though he's not hitting his driver all that great right now, I still think John Rahm is that good. He could carry Wesley to the win. So that's going to be my prediction, but that's going to be the teams. All right, so what do we know? We know that there's no Rick Shields and no Bryson DeChambeau, although they were advertised, and no Peter Finch. Although they were advertised in the trailer, it seems all but the rumors are true. Bryson obviously will be playing in the one in Dallas. I wouldn't be shocked if he's actually hosting it on his YouTube channel at this point. It seems all signs are leading towards that. No Rick Shields. I'm actually kind of shocked about that because Rick obviously signed on as a brand ambassador for Live in the offseason, but he is not playing, and his partner Joaquin Neiman also not playing. It seems as if Liv is going to be mixing out players on their end for different, matchups, pairings for these future Live Duels videos. So don't be surprised if we see a shakeup in the Live Dallas of the pros, who's playing with who. It seems as if that's all but confirmed that there are going to be different pros in Live featured in these Duels events. So what's Rick's role going to be? Who knows? There actually hasn't really been a ton of details leaked, which I'm actually shocked that there hasn't been a ton leaked on the internet, given this was filmed almost 2 weeks ago. Liv has been somewhat quiet about some stuff. I actually do think they do want some surprises, which is going to be our next item, which we're going to talk about. What is everyone's role and what are some surprises? I think that we are in for a few. What is Rick's role? What is Taco, Toombs, Sam's role? What is Alexis, Marissa's role? Mason Nutt? All these people were listed on the selfie picture that was posted a couple weeks ago and were advertised, but there's only 5 players and 5 major champions. I think we could have some caddies, potentially. I know Mason has been confirmed to be a commentator. I did reach out to a source close to the situation, and he is confirmed to be a commentator, so Mason will be a commentator. I believe Andrew Santino will be back for a commentator. It wouldn't shock me if we see a mix-up of the New Zealand boys being in the commentary team like we saw it with Bob and Joey in the last one, which I'm actually shocked there's no Bob and Joey. Maybe they just signed on for a one contracted event. But are the New Zealand boys going to be on the commentary team? I feel like they'd be a great addition to the commentary team. They're hilarious, and them and Quan just really do have some great chemistry. Maybe they're caddying. Who knows? But I'm actually concerned with what Rick's role and what the Marissa and Alexis's roles are going to be for the event. I think Rick could be the hype man. Makes sense. I mean, he wants to get involved in the event. I also did reach out to a similar source. Let me know that I was like, what is everyone's role? What is everyone going to be doing? They brought in a ton of people to film some other content for their socials with pros for the event. So it sounded like maybe that not everyone's going to be involved in the video. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, because I feel like that everyone is being advertised for a specific reason. So maybe everyone is going to have a specific role. Like I said, maybe there's some caddies, maybe there's more additions to the commentary team. Who knows? But I do think Rick Shields is going to be the hype man, moving things along. I thought that was a big piece that was lacking in the original one. I felt like they misused a lot of the commentary team. So bringing in some different personalities, mixing and matching some other people, and who knows? I think the caddy thing could be true. What else do we know? There is going to be more of these things. Like I said, LIV Dallas is coming and being filmed this week. That has been confirmed by a source that I reached out to on the situation. So a lot of stuff that we do know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you guys excited about this? Just for my final thoughts on everything, I really am excited for this type of event. I do think LIV is doing a good job. Regardless of what you feel about the PGA Tour, I think you should watch this event with an open mind. Don't just diss on it or hate on it because it's a LIV produced event. At the end of the day, they are trying to bring more pros and eyes on YouTube golf and utilizing this YouTube golf system that there is here. They believe in it and they want to shine as much light on it as possible. Getting guys like Phil Mickelson, Bryson DeChambeau, these other pros involved in the YouTube golf scene is not only a testament for them, but it's also a testament for how far YouTube golf has come. Make sure you come back tomorrow. I'm going to have a reaction video up tomorrow for the event. Very excited to watch it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.